Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of AJ Styles' Career Mode. And we are now seeing Shane O'Mac coming out here. Shane McMahon, the COO in this series, COO of the WWE in this series, of course. So let's see what he wants to say. What he wants to say regarding the company or whatever. I don't know. We don't know. Maybe I know. Okay. I'm here to give you all an important information. We all know that AJ Styles is a passionate WWE star and a hard worker. Me and him have come to a conclusion that he should have a break. He should take a break away from the WWE for a month. He will not be present for the Royal Rumble. Therefore, the Intercontinental Championship will also not be defended at the Royal Rumble. So the SmackDown after Royal Rumble, we see AJ Styles coming up. So Royal Rumble has passed by, and there was no Intercontinental match. AJ Styles was not present at the Royal Rumble. So yeah, that kind of sucks, right? He took a break away from the WWE just before one of the big four, maybe one of the biggest event in sports entertainment, the Royal Rumble. It is one of the most interesting event too, I think, in the WWE. So we get to know who is gonna face the champion at WrestleMania and who's gonna main event WrestleMania. Most probably the Royal Rumble winner main events WrestleMania, but this time it was completely different, you can say. Maybe because, okay, let's see what he wants to say. So far, I have been completing my task and my promise. I'm still your Intercontinental Champion. However, I would like to say that I'm a little disappointed with my opponents. They did not prove to be much of a competition for me. Everyone knows that I'm a performer, and I always plan and stay ahead of time. So I'm here to know who wants a shot at this championship. Must be someone who has not faced me before for this championship. So AJ Styles always stays ahead of time, never wants to miss out anything. Oh, this is gonna be interesting if we get to see this match. Y2J, Chris Jericho versus the phenomenal one AJ Styles. Though this match has happened before, but why don't we have a look at this once again? Y2J, Chris Jericho versus AJ Styles for the Intercontinental Championship. It's going to be awesome. I feel it's going to be good. What happened? Oh, I didn't even see those lights, right? So I thought something, crashed in my server or something. Chris Jericho, SmackDown. At I am Jericho. I'm having a sore throat right now. I don't know why, but yeah, I am having that. So in the last episode, we saw AJ Styles going one-on-one against Sheamus at TLC, and he was defending his Intercontinental Championship against him, and this is the last stop. Okay, what's going on, Los Angeles? Let me get straight to the point. We all know that I have won everything here in the WWE. I've won every championship in my life, like you, AJ Styles, which makes me a superstar at your level. Wait. I'm even better than you. I've won every championship multiple times. Though you have won every championship, but you have only won those once. I just want to take away what is mine and also become a record 9-10 times Intercontinental Champion. Okay. I can give you plenty of reasons as to why you should consider my opinion and choose me as your opponent. For now, I can just say that I assure you that you would have never faced an opponent like me, and I will give you a beating of a lifetime. Okay. Styles says, how can I believe you? And then Jericho says, you got no other option but to give me the match. And then you will know that once you meet me in the ring for that championship. Then, I will give you the championship not because you're good enough for this, but to prove you that numbers do not always prove everything. Okay. So we are headed straight to Fastlane, the last stop before WrestleMania. After this, we're gonna have WrestleMania. If AJ Styles comes out of Fastlane as the champion, what would be the next step after WrestleMania? Because if he beats Chris Jericho for the Intercontinental Championship, it's gonna be a pretty big achievement, right? I mean, so far we've been facing kind of opponents, right? But Chris Jericho is a real contender. He's a real opponent. He's a real kind of threat, okay? And if he defeats him, and that too by a big margin, like pretty good score. So maybe AJ Styles would prove that he really is the real champ here, and no one can defeat him. Maybe. I'm not saying it is sure, but I'm just saying maybe. So let's see what's gonna happen. What will happen if Chris Jericho wins? So if Chris Jericho wins, for sure AJ Styles' promise is gonna break apart. That means AJ Styles was not able to fulfill his promise. But what would be the next step for AJ Styles? What would be next for AJ Styles? What would be his plan for WrestleMania if he loses this championship? But nothing is sure right now. He can win it. Because AJ Styles has been a champion. What Chris Jericho didn't notice about AJ Styles is Chris Jericho might be a 6-time world champion, but what Chris Jericho didn't notice about AJ Styles is that AJ Styles has been champion, has held the championship, has held the WWE World Championship more days than Chris Jericho has held the WWE World Championship in all of his 6 times. So that makes AJ Styles equal or maybe better than Chris Jericho, because AJ Styles held the championship. It was one of the longest reign in the WWE in a wrestling entertainment, and the longest reign in the WWE for the World Championship, longest WWE Championship reign. It was held by AJ Styles 548 days. Let's see what is next. Now he's the Intercontinental Champion, and after WrestleMania, even if he wins here tonight at Fastlane, and even if he wins at WrestleMania for the championship, he defeats everyone. Even if he does all that, that's what I'm trying to say. Even if he does all that, what would be next for AJ Styles? Like after WrestleMania, even if he wins, even if he still comes out as the champion after WrestleMania, what would be next for him? Right now we're seeing AJ Styles getting ahead of Chris Jericho, a little bit ahead of Chris Jericho, and still a little bit ahead of Chris Jericho, I can say. Okay. And Jericho pushing AJ Styles towards the mid ropes, and nice clothesline by AJ Styles. They're again locked in a chain wrestling combat, and now it is a human gridlock combination. Let's see who's gonna punch first. And Chris Jericho being a little bit kind of disrespectful, and AJ Styles is a short-tempered guy, so he's also not gonna back up now. He's also gonna punch him. That's what I was saying. He will punch him. And again on a chain wrestling combat, AJ Styles getting the better hand of Chris Jericho, and this ends the chain wrestling combat. Nice reversal by Chris Jericho. It was a pretty good reversal, but I can say it's not going to be pretty beneficial. And there we see AJ Styles also being a part of this game right now. You see the new attire I made of AJ Styles, like a little bit, reddish attire, which he, wore on SmackDown Live this week. where he became the US champion. So right now the situation in the real life, that means in SmackDown live right now, it's kind of different, you know. I mean, it was really everyone was thinking that AJ Styles would successfully defend his championship with United States Championship against Kevin Owens at Battleground, and it was still the plan. The sources revealed that it was still the plan until the last moment. Kevin Owens, it just happened. It was just surprising for Kevin Owens and AJ Styles too. AJ Styles was meant to kick out at that pin for, but he couldn't. I don't know why he couldn't. And then AJ Styles, then there was a match for at SmackDown Live for the championship video. Chris Jericho was also a part of that match. AJ Styles then surprisingly won the championship again. So Kevin Owens won the championship surprisingly to AJ Styles, and then surprisingly gave it back to AJ Styles. That's kind of messy, and I don't know what's going on. What's the situation? They're in backstage in the WWE. I don't know what's going on. Oh, so nice reversal by Chris Jericho. It was not reversal. I mean, kick out. Not even didn't even take the count to 2. And now Chris Jericho is trying to beat up AJ Styles and getting a better half of this match, getting a good half of this match. But no, not for long, because this has been a history in this series that whenever any opponent of AJ Styles tries to, beat him or tries to, have control over the match against him and maybe he is able to do it for like short time, for just a little bit time, because AJ Styles doesn't let anyone control him for longer time. That has been a history in this game. Nice enziguri. So I was saying that even if an opponent tries to control AJ Styles in a match inside the ring, AJ Styles doesn't let him do it, because he always, reverses some move, and there is always a scope of nice reversal. Chris Jericho reversed, nice Pele kick, and now I think he's going for the Walls of Jericho. He was going for it, but AJ Styles with an even nicer reversal. AJ Styles going for the pin. 1, 2, not even 2. So far, Chris Jericho has been proving that he's good. That's what I can say. He's proving that he is good. And this time it connects. Pele kick to Chris Jericho. Pele kick. And wait, how'd you reverse the pinfall? How can anyone reverse the pinfall? Chris Jericho's health bar has reached red, and AJ Styles' red health bar. What is he trying to do? I'm confused right now. So Chris Jericho's health bar has reached red, and AJ Styles' red health bar is still kind of on green. It's halfway on green. Styles going for the pinfall. 1, 2, and kick out by Y2J Chris Jericho. Trigger the bag. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, that was good. Very good. So far, it looks like that AJ Styles might win this bout. Might get out of this, building, and he might. It is looking okay. Calf crusher on Y2J. Calf crusher on Y2J Chris Jericho. Will he reverse this? Will he get out of this situation? Can he get out of this situation? Yeah, he does. He didn't give up to AJ Styles. Wait, what is AJ Styles thinking? A chair? What does he want to do with that chair? What's he doing? He cannot do that. Like, he can to, retain the championship. Okay, I know what he's trying to do. Nice. This is a disqualification match. This is not a no disqualification match. But he didn't directly connect the chair to Chris Jericho. It was indirectly connected, but he didn't have the chair when Chris Jericho hit when the chair hit Chris Jericho, or hit Chris Jericho hit the chair. This match has been a little bit confusing, I can say, and okay. So AJ Styles, it so far is looking like, yeah, AJ Styles might just leave this building as the Intercontinental, as the retaining and still the Intercontinental Champion. He might, but you don't know, because one move of Chris Jericho can change everything. One code breaker can change anything. So AJ Styles is on his signature right now. Signature move. Come on, man. Oh, he's going for that. He's going. What's going on? It's been so confusing. Oh no, I'm sorry. I just saw Chris Jericho's momentum bar. Actually, Chris Jericho is on his signature, and AJ Styles is on his finisher. So Chris Jericho, AJ Styles has already hit his signature. Oh goodness. That's what I was saying. One move of Chris Jericho can change the whole game. He can still win it. He's still in the game. Chris Jericho has not lost this game completely. He's still in it. He's still in it. Let's see what's gonna happen. Because now the momentum has suddenly shifted towards Chris Jericho. Y2J Chris Jericho. And nah, I ain't getting any of you. Pele kick. That is what I was talking about. Pele kick. Let's see what's next. What's next? And going for the powerbomb. Powerbomb. Or is he gonna reverse or something? Yeah. Looks as if a Y2J Chris Jericho reversed the move. Yes, he did. He's just totally focused towards that red arm. And why isn't he hitting the code breaker? He should. He should. If he wants to win the match, he should. So right now we can see Chris Jericho is totally focused on AJ Styles' right arm. I think it is like his focus point, because something might be wrong with it. Okay, no. I don't want this match to end in a disqualification. I want you to beat me, or I want me to beat you fairly. This match, I just want this match to be fair. Ah! Right on the chair. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, referee. Counting the... Not even a one. Not even a one. It's just kind of completely looks like mocking Chris Jericho. Completely mocking Chris Jericho. And Chris Jericho with some right hand punches on the back. And I have no idea as to why he is not hitting AJ Styles with that code breaker. I have no idea. No idea. And AJ, look, that's what I was talking about. AJ Styles, before that, his health bar was on halfway through green. Now, look at his health bar now. It is completely on red, full on red health bar. That is what AJ Styles is having. Okay, some punches. Some punches, okay. I think either one of them should hit his finishing move. Because if this match goes on for long, it would be stressful and difficult for both the competitors. That is what I was thinking. AJ Styles going for the Styles Clash, connected, and he's going for the pin now. Going for the pin for 1, 2, and 3. Does Chris Jericho not have the resiliency level 1? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe he does not have. That is why he didn't kick out. That is why he was not able to kick out of that pinfall. So AJ Styles is still the Intercontinental Champion. Still our champion, Intercontinental Champion. And that does not clearly means, but maybe that means that he would appear at WrestleMania as the champion. Maybe. Because anything can change. Maybe he would have a match with someone on either Raw or SmackDown, and maybe that person, defeats him for the championship, and the tide would be all turned up. But we don't know anything right now. We don't know anything. What's gonna happen? But most probably, perhaps AJ Styles will be the champion until WrestleMania, because no one knows what would happen at WrestleMania. So still your champion, still our champion. Nice kind of celebration going on there. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would just like to say thank you for watching this episode of AJ Styles' career mode, and it's going fun. And thank you again for watching this episode. Don't think that way. I don't think that way, but and then you just gotta pin your opponent inside the ring. Okay, now AJ Styles, this ain't gonna be good for Sheamus. This is not gonna be good for Sheamus. He's gonna regret it. No, get out of there, bro. Oh my goodness. A little bit kind of a Styles clash on the table. OMG. Now AJ Styles looks forward to